CCC family, it's Dawn Marie with Custom Comfy Crochet, and today we're going to learn how to make the evil eye granny square, or they might call it a granny eye granny square. So whichever you want to call it, that's what this is. I have had some requests for this over the years. I've just never had a chance to make a pattern for it. So I've made a pattern for it. It's been a lot of fun, and we're going to go through every detail of this. I will say this is a little bit advanced only because it uses a bunch of different stitches, but I am going to go slow. So even if you are a beginner, I think you can still get this. And because there are so many stitches, you can either crochet along with me with this video, or you could even pull out a pen and paper and write it down as I go along, whatever is easiest for you. Okay, so let's get into the materials. And I would like to ask real quick before we get into the materials, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notify me bell below so you can get notified of my future videos. And please share, that helps more than anything, and I really appreciate it, guys. Okay, so I'm using a 4mm hook today. You will need a pair of scissors and a darning needle. You might need a stitch marker, that's up to you. I didn't use one, but you might need one. And I do want to tell you, for this I'm using 3-weight yarn. I really think the 3-weight yarn really looks good for this. I did it in both, so I'm going to show you another one that's done in a 4-weight yarn. So this is 4-weight yarn, and I just think that the eye looks better with a 3-weight yarn. So let's get into the project. So we're going for the middle of the eye. We're going to start with a magic circle. And we're going to single crochet 6 into our magic circle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then I want you to pull tight, and I want you to slip stitch into the first stitch. So just count backwards to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're just going to go right into the stitch right here, and you're going to make a slip stitch to close. And we're not working in the round, so we're actually going to close this and cut off. Okay, so then we're just going to cut off, and we're going to be cutting off a lot with these changes of colors, so just leave enough so that you can work it in as you go along, so you don't have so many tails to work in. Then you're just going to pull through with a chain 1, and there you've got the middle of your eye. Now we're going to bring in the light blue color, so we're just going to go right in here where we just slip stitch to close, and we're going to bring in our light blue. Just like that, and we're going to chain 2. Then in the same spot we're going to do a half double crochet, so that chain of 2 counted as our first half double crochet. So we're going to go right back in there and do a half double crochet, and then we're going to go into the next stitch and put 2 half double crochets, and all the time we're working over our ends here. So you're going to do 2 half double crochets all the way around for a count of 12, because we started with 6. And now, because we ended this with a slip stitch, it looks like we have a lot of room here, but what we're going to do is we're going to join with a slip stitch to our first chain of 2, but we're going to do it really loosely to bring this together so it doesn't pull too much, just like that. And it will pull it together, even though it looked like there was a lot of room there, okay? And so then what we're going to do is we're going to cut off, just like that. And then what you can do is you can cut off where you worked in your color, so you can get those out of your way as you go along, okay? And now we're going to change to a darker blue. I'm going to go right in here again where I slip stitched, and now we're going to go right into there, bring in our dark blue, work over that as we go, And now we're going to chain one, and in the same stitch we're going to put 1 single crochet. Okay, and then we're going to put 1 more single crochet. Then we're going to do another 2 single crochets in the next one. And we're going to do 2 single crochets in the next. And you're going to do 2 single crochets all the way around, and you should have a count of 24 single crochets. Okay, and so into this last stitch, we're going to put our last 2 single crochets, and now we have 24. And then we're going to slip stitch into our first single crochet, not our chain of 1. Okay, so try to get your hook into there. Okay, and there you've got the middle of your eye, and now we're going to cut off again. Okay, and now we're going to work into our white. So now what you're going to do is, just like before, you're going to go into the same place that you slip stitched into, because we're going to work over our piece there. We've brought in our white yarn, and now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And in the same spot, you're going to put another double crochet. And that counts as 2. And then you're going to do 1 half double crochet in your next stitch, 1 half double crochet in your next, and then you're going to do 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then after your single crochets, you're going to do 1 half double crochet, 1 more half double crochet, then you're going to do 2 double crochets in your next stitch, then you're going to chain 2, and in the next stitch you're going to put 2 double crochets. Then in the next stitch you're going to put 1 half double crochet, and in the next stitch 1 half double crochet, and then you're going to do 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then you're going to do 1 half double crochet, 1 half double crochet, and then in your last stitch you're going to do 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and then you're going to chain 2, and you're going to join to the top of your first chain of 3. Just like this. And now you've got the center of your eye. Now I do want to say, because we joined this over here with a chain of 2, it leaves a bigger place there. If you wanted to, what you can do is, instead of chaining 2, you can chain 1. So it'll loosen that gap a little bit, and then you can still go in and do a slip stitch. Okay, just like that. And it makes that gap not so big. Otherwise, you can leave the chain of 2 there, and then later on just tighten it up a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to cut off, and we're going to move on to our next row, or round rather. So we can just cut off. And we're going to start off right in the place where we stopped, where the white is, where we did our slip stitch. We're going to pull in the pink. And then we're going to work around these pieces as we go. So I want you to chain 1 and go back into the same place and put 1 single crochet. and do 1 single crochet all the way around till you get to your chain space. And then when you get to the chain space, what you're going to do is you're going to do a single crochet, chain 2, and then a single crochet. So you're going to go right in here, do 1 single crochet, chain 2, and then do another single crochet. And then you're going to keep putting single crochets in each stitch until you get to your next corner, and then you're going to do the same thing in that corner as well. Okay, so now we're going to bring in our purple, and we're going to come right into where our chain space is that we created in these corners right here. So we're going to bring in this purple color right here. And again, remember, I'm working over my ends as I go. And into this little chain space right here, we're going to put 2 single crochets. So 1 and 2. 2 single crochets. And then we're going to put a single crochet in our next stitch. Then you're going to put a single crochet in your next stitch. And in the next stitch, you're going to put 1 half double crochet. In the next stitch, you're going to put 1 half double crochet. In the next stitch, you're going to put 1 double crochet. In the next stitch, you're going to put 1 double crochet. And in the next stitch, you're going to put 1 double crochet. Then into the next stitch, you're going to put 2 trebles. 1 and 2. And in the next stitch, you're going to put 2 trebles. 1 and 2. Then you're going to chain 2, and in the next stitch, you're going to put 2 trebles. And in the next stitch, you're going to put 2 trebles. Okay. Then you're going to do 1 double crochet in your next stitch. 1 double crochet in the next stitch. And 1 double crochet in the next. Then you're going to put 1 half double crochet. And then you're going to put 1 half double crochet. And then now you're at your corner, you're going to put 2 single crochets in there. Then you're going to put 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the next. Then you're going to put 1 half double crochet, 1 half double crochet. Then you're going to put 1 double crochet. And then in the next, 1 double crochet. And in the next, 1 double crochet. Then you're going to do 2 trebles in your next stitch. Then you're going to do 2 trebles in your next stitch. then you're going to chain 2, then you're going to put 2 trebles in your next stitch, then you're going to put 2 trebles in your next stitch, just like that, and then you're going to do 1 double crochet in your next 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3, and then you're going to put 1 half double crochet in your next stitch and 1 half double crochet in your last stitch. Okay, then you're going to join to your first single crochet with a slip stitch. That's what it looks like right there. Okay, so then we can cut off. Then we're going to tie in. And that's what it looks like so far, okay? And so now we're going to go into our next color. We're going to start right over here where we always do with this place right here. And we're just going to do 1 single crochet all around until we get to those chain spaces. So just bring in with a chain 1 and then single crochet, work over your ends, so 1 single crochet all the way around. And then when you get to these chain spaces here in between those trebles, I want you to put 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you're going to single crochet all the way around again till you get to your chain space. And then just repeat and do 4 single crochets over there. So I've worked all the way around with my silver color. At this point, you should have 57 stitches. It's very important at this round that you have 57 stitches. And if you do not worry. Just add some as you go along. So no big deal, okay? Because there have been times where I've been making this where I'm like, why don't I have that many stitches? And other times when I do. So just don't worry about it. Just make sure that you have that count, but it's important that you do for this round, okay? So we're going to slip stitch into our first single crochet there, and then we're going to cut off. Then I'm going to bring in a dark purple now, as we're going to come right into the beginning of this chain of 4. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to come right in here to the start of that chain of 4. Okay. I'm going to bring in my new color. And I'm going to chain 1, and in that same spot I'm going to put 1 single crochet, and then in the next stitch I'm going to put 1 single crochet, and in the next I'm going to put 1 single crochet, and into the next I'm going to put 1 single crochet. So we've got 4 single crochets, and in the next stitch I'm going to put 1 half double crochet, and then in the next stitch I'm going to put 1 half double crochet, and in the next stitch I'm going to put 1 double crochet, and in the next stitch I'm going to put 1 double crochet, and then in the next stitch I'm going to put 2 trebles, then I'm going to chain 2 And in the next stitch, I'm going to put 2 trebles. Okay. And now we're basically just going to repeat that all the way around, okay? So we're going to go into our next stitch and we're going to put 1 double crochet. And in the next stitch, 1 double crochet. And in the next stitch, we're going to put 1 half double crochet. And in the next stitch, 1 half double crochet. We're going to do 4 single crochets across. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to do 1 half double crochet. And in the next, 1 half double crochet. And in the next, 1 double crochet. And in the next, 1 double crochet. And then we're going to do 2 trebles in our next stitch. Then we're going to chain 2, and in the next stitch we're going to put 2 trebles. In the next stitch we're going to put 1 double crochet. In the next stitch we're going to put 1 double crochet. In the next stitch we're going to put 1 half double crochet. In the next stitch we're going to put 1 half double crochet. And then we're going to do 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is what it's looking like so far. And then into the next stitch we're going to put 1 half double crochet. And in the next, 1 half double crochet. Into the next we're going to put 1 double crochet. Into the next, 1 double crochet. And now in the next stitch we're going to put 2 trebles. Then you're going to chain 2, and in the next stitch you're going to put 2 trebles. In the next stitch you're going to put 1 double crochet. In the next stitch you're going to put 1 double crochet. In the next stitch you're going to put 1 half double crochet. In the next stitch you're going to put 1 half double crochet. And then you're going to put 4 single crochets across. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's what it looks like so far. Then you're going to put 1 half double crochet in your next stitch, 1 half double crochet in your next stitch, 1 double crochet in your next stitch, 1 double crochet in your next stitch, 2 trebles in your next stitch, then you're going to chain 2 and put 2 trebles in the next stitch. Then you're going to put a double crochet in your next stitch, a double crochet in your next stitch. Then you're going to do 1/2 double crochet in your next stitch, and do 1/2 double crochet in the next, and then you're going to close. Now, as you can see, somehow, some way, I have 1 stitch left. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to skip it, and I'm going to join to my first stitch right here, just like that, and close it up. Okay, then we're going to cut off, and we're going to move to our next round. And this is when it's going to start getting a little bit easy. For the next one, you're going to basically start doing a granny square. So we're going to start in a corner, and we're going to bring in our other color. We're going to chain 3. That's going to count as a double crochet. We're going to go right back into the same stitch, put another double crochet, then we're going to chain 2 and put 2 more double crochets. And then you're going to put a double crochet all along here, and then when you get to your next corner, you're going to do the same thing. So you're just going to double crochet across, and then when you get to your next corner, do 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. And then we'll meet back up when we get close to the end, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, so we finished that round, and now all it is just easy stuff. So I'm just going to explain it to you so we don't make this video like extra long. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Now I do want to tell you, when you're looking straight on at this, it's not ever going to seem quite centered, and that's just because you're turning an oval shape into a square. So what we're doing is we're getting it centered the best that we can, so it still looks really neat, and as you can see, it looks good. It does look pretty centered, you know, but it's just a matter of trying to get it the best that we can. Okay, so then what I did after this row that we just did, where we did the 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets all the way around, now you're just kind of working a basic granny square. So what I did, so this is at the orange row here. So on your next row, if you want it to look just like mine, I came around and did a row of 1/2 double crochets. In the corners, I did 2 1/2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 1/2 double crochets. So that's all you do for the next round. And then for the final one, what I did was 1 single crochet in each stitch, and then when I get to the corners, I did 1 single crochet, chain 2, and 1 single crochet. So I'm kind of getting a little bit smaller with my stitches, and that's because I don't want the granny square to get rippled. Okay, so it's important that when you get to this last row, just do like I told you, you're kind of doing a little less stitches in the corners than you did before. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you found it helpful. If you need any help, don't hesitate to ask. You can ask me in the comments section below here on YouTube, and of course I try to get back to everyone. But if you're not comfortable with that, you can find me on, I have a Gmail below, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all of those places. And by the way, you can come over and follow me there as well, because I post content on there all the time on all those other places too. So yeah, guys, I'll see you soon. Happy crocheting. Bye-bye.